Any questions on the amendment? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Back to the manual as amended. Any other questions? Nick?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In committee, this was, the question was asked if this had been totally vetted by appropriate attorneys, and I think Mr. Delury was going to get back with the board and let us know the answer to that.
Yes, it was reviewed internally by Mike Holly, and we were still working on a quote for external counsel to see what that cost would be. Since several of these items are currently state law, we wanted to make sure we get those languages put into the handbook, and certainly pursuing what the cost would be to have it fully looked at. That wasn't a budgeted project for this year, so that would be an item that would maybe need to come from contingency if we move forward with it.
Bill?
I was actually going to comment on the same issue. I think I raised that at committee, and I just wanted to say to everyone that I don't think that this is perfect. As I said at committee, I plan on supporting it. It's an improvement over what we have as of right this minute, but I think it does still need some work, and I'm glad to hear that there is some attempt to look into getting outside counsel to review it to make sure that we're I don't want to badmouth the state's attorney's office, but having individuals who have a high degree of specialization in this particular area, I think is a good idea to make sure that we do that periodically, not every single year, but periodically that we have outside counsel review something like this. So I'm glad to hear that that is in the works.
All right, any other questions? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Any unfinished business? Roy?
Yeah,
Can you please use your microphone?
yeah, a couple of things, perhaps on the Open Meetings Act. I'm a little concerned because we invite the public to express their compliments, dissatisfactions, etc. If we make it a practice to criticize the public who allows us to be in our chair here, it's their chair, not our chair. It would probably discourage participants from coming up using the Open Meetings Act. I don't think it should be a practice to publicly chastise the public to come up and come forward.
And it hasn't been, but I've never been accused of doing something illegally before too, without actually somebody talking to me. And I've talked to the state's attorney. Everything we did was by state law.
Well,
So anyway, your next point.
I didn't finish. I think there, you know, when you get into law, the way it's put usually, you know, it's a matter of opinion, and so in any event, moving forward with that, there is differing opinions on that. So I just think that we should be careful how we chastise public when they are make an effort to come up here and talk to us. I'm sorry that maybe you felt attacked, but that's the beauty of the Open Agreement Act, that people can speak freely and say whatever they want. And perhaps it would have been wise counsel to maybe talk afterwards and just hold our opinions, so we're not discouraging the public from coming forward. And the other thing is, where was the memo that we only limit our time to 3 minutes? We've always had 5 minutes.
I believe it's in our board rules.
I believe it says.
I'll check it and see.
It says 5 minutes, and that's not really a state statute, by the way. That's just a practice that we do. There's no limit technically when we talk about the Open Agreements Act, a statutory limit. So I believe it is 5 minutes, and I'd be happy to talk to you afterwards about that.
All right, any other unfinished business? Russ?
I haven't checked the number of minutes, but whatever the board rules say is treated just like the encumbrance among the board as a state law. It's a rule that the board has passed, it's not a recommendation. Thank you.
All right, any other unfinished business? Any new business?
Well,
Okay, the board, yes, Roy.
I guess this would be under unfinished business. How are we gonna go forward in the selection process so it's perfectly clear whenever we have a vacancy? I did speak to the Democratic chairman of Tazewell County, and they're very happy with how you go about in collaborating with them. They're happy with the choices they put forward. There's a collaboration. Ms. Miller, who was prior to Jason Disman, they're all extremely happy. I would like to know if we could possibly have the same kind of collaboration when it comes to the GOP party. Is that something that we could maybe get on an equal footing on, or do we just?
I follow state statute, Roy, and that's what I do in my meeting. We're currently rewriting the rules, so there's a rules committee that's formed, and we can make changes there, so.
I believe the state statute is very clear, and I don't, again, it's an opinion, and I think we really need to have an equal footing with whatever party, whoever we address, should be treated the same. I hope we can.
Let's discuss this afterwards. I'm not sure what you're talking about, and I'm not gonna.
Well, the state statute, the other parties have been very happy. It appears that the GOP party is not happy because they're not being treated on equal footing. So I'm just asking if we can have the same thing that the Democrats have for the GOP party, that's all.
All right, any other unfinished business? Okay, bills have been sent out. Thank you, Hannah, for doing that. Just a couple of quick announcements. I did send an envelope around for farewell gift for Sue. I mean, if you want to participate, feel free to. Don't feel any obligation. There will be on Tuesday the 4th from 11 to 1 up in the jury room. We can say our goodbyes to Sue. We'll have some refreshments there. And it is Dan Sullivan and Kate Nell's birthday today. So on your way out, wish them a happy birthday. So, can I get a motion to approve the calendar as it's sent out? Motion by Longfellow, second by Minkus. Any changes? All those in favor signify by aye. Aye. Those opposed? Calendar passes. We are recessed until April 26th. All right.
Everybody else would. I don't know if you're thinking about it. You always have